And now we'll call upon Father John Rumsey, the Archpriest of St. Mark's Cathedral here in Markham, Ontario, for a few words. Thank you very much, Abuna John.
I don't know what to say after all these good words that were said this morning, but I didn't know what to say as of yesterday even, because I hadn't seen His grace yet. So yesterday I went and met Him, and we had a very nice encounter for quite a couple of hours. And one thing that was always present in that discussion, even though I did not mention it, Your Grace, was a spirit of Father Marcus. The spirit of Father Marcus was always on my mind while I was talking with His grace. And then I said, now I can prepare a word to say in the reception of His grace. And I went home, and the only thing that I had on my mind is to pull out some of the things that I've written or said about Father Marcus, to see where this meets. And here it was. As I read paragraph after paragraph, the feeling that I had in meeting His grace of the presence of Father Marcus between us was even more accentuated. And I'm not going to cover it all, it's too much. But some of the points that I found in my writings and my sayings about Father Marcus, here they are. I said many times about Father Marcus that he is a very simple person in his dealings with us, even though very deep in his teaching. And yesterday I felt that God is sending us someone who is very simple in his talk. I hardly could get his blessing without almost fighting for it. He was very deep in some of the things that he said to make us stronger in our faith. Maybe Your Grace did not notice that, but I was noticing everything because I wanted to say something. So I wanted to know you better, Your Grace. The other thing that jumps to my mind is the humility. Humility of Father Marcus is without question. We all know how humble he is. And throughout yesterday's meeting with His Grace, I felt the deep humility is reigning over our meeting. Even when the other bishops came down, so they go out on a trip, that was very apparent. His relationship with the other bishops was based on humility. Then comes the big point about Father Marcus, his sense of humor. Father Marcus had a very peculiar sense of humor. Not for everyone. You know what I'm saying. And I felt the same thing with Bishop Arshilidis. His sense of humor was very special. was mixed with his humility and his simplicity. So in short, I wanted to say something, which is, I'm sure that Father Marcus had a hand in picking Father Arshelides to become our bishop. I'm sure that he had a saying in that, as he now basks in the love of the saints. And I'm saying that the love of Father Marcus will never be replaced but definitely you have the criteria, Your Grace, you have the criteria that Father Marcus chose to pick in the person that comes afterwards to shepherd this flock. And I'm sorry if I spent too much time talking to you now, but we'll have more talks about this in the future. We ask you, Your Grace, to always pray for us, and you're assured of the love that this congregation had for its shepherds. Now it will have the same love for you, because you're a shepherd according to the heart of our first shepherd. Glory be to God forever.
Thank you, سيدنا